Okay, we should be back. For hopefully people come back in. That was very annoying. As soon as I started the stream up, the internet just sort of randomly cut out. So that was fun. God damn it. God damn it. But we should be good to go, I think. We'll let people filter in, and then we'll like usual go through sort of the roundup for the week. It was a good week for sure. Very good week. A good week for a lot of people. And if you didn't have a good week, then you're probably going to be struggling. You're probably going to be struggling overall, I would say. Not great. Brandon, what's going on, man? We'll just we'll wait around. We'll wait around for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get into it. You can see the score, the rank, the actual round rank is actually not that good. We were 4,000 basically for the round 7 overall rank, which is crazy considering we moved up 304 spots to 365 overall for the year. That's very good. Go the Cowboys. The Cowboys are doing some good stuff. I mean, funnily enough, like they actually have they've got a good team. Like I still don't really like Townsend and Dearden being the halves pairing, but other than that, like they have quality all across the park, and you know, a lot of people were picking them for the wooden spoon. I was not one of them. I felt like their team was too good for the wooden spoon. I don't think they'll trouble the very best, but you know, they're one of those teams in amongst the 8. But yeah, as you can see, 1503 for the week. Average score there doesn't really matter, but yeah, the round 7 rank only 3,923. There were some big scores. There were some damn big scores back in Supercoach this week. The round rank, yeah, a bit lower. Season rank, we're up to 365 overall. We jumped 304 spots, and yeah, I knew I was in for a good week. I wasn't too sure whether or not I was going to go up or down in the ranks this week because of how many big scores there was. I had a few of the biggest scores, or at least I think I had the biggest scores of the week, and I got the captaincy. I got the captaincy right, so it I knew I was in for a pretty solid week. Just got back from footy training. Hope your day went well. It went. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Footy training. Oh, feels good. Feels good getting into footy training. You know, the winter starts coming. It gets a bit cool in the afternoon and nights, and it's always good fun getting out and training. But let's go through the rundown of the team, because yeah, obviously this is a bit later than usual on a Wednesday night. Again, because the Monday night game sort of threw me up, and then I didn't really have too much time to do it yesterday. But I haven't really looked at who I'm even sort of looking at trading and stuff. I've looked at my rank and stuff like that, but I didn't actually really look at sort of who's in the team and who I'm looking to sub out. So we'll have a look. We'll have a gander. As don't tell me the internet's gonna die again. I'll be I'll be very upset. I'll be very upset. Why is Supercoach not working? Is the internet cut out? Am I still here? Am I alive? It says the internet's still up. What is happening? Supercoach, please. What are you doing to me? I'm here. I am here. Why is Supercoach not freaking working, dude? Oh my god. The site's been weird. The site, please, for love of God. I just wanted to get on and stream. Why? Why do you do this to me? So annoying. Okay. Give it the old close and reopen. Yeah, I'll do that. Dude, so annoying. Literally, of course this happens. I was like, I didn't have too much time to do it. For one, I get on and the first thing that happens, my internet goes down. And then we boot it back up in Supercoach. There we go. Okay, we're back in. I'll get it back open here. Okay, that was very annoying, but we're back. We're back, boys. Go the Tigers. The Tigers, dude, looking not too bad, honestly. I mean, Jackson Hastings is the key, and honestly, when they get Adam Dewey back, you know, again, they're gonna struggle against the top teams. Although they did beat the Eels and the Rabbits, who are, especially the Eels, considered one of the top teams. But yeah, the good old Tigers. Panthers players for captain this week. I mean, it's got to be Cleary. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be boring and put it on Cleary. And again, I will say, I'll keep complaining about this till the damn cows come home. But the captaincy, I do not like the captaincy in Supercoach because, like, you're just gonna put the captaincy on the best player every single time. And now that I've got Cleary in the team, everybody that has Cleary in the team is just gonna put the captaincy on him. So yeah, it's pretty silly in my opinion, and it changes the week so drastically. But I guess good fortune for those that had Cleary. But let's go through the team. So Harry Grant, 80. Once again, I thought he was going to be a letdown, but the Storm were killing it. Harry Grant hadn't done too much, but once again, he just scores tries. I mean, he's so strong in a dummy half. He's always a threat. He had so many chances where he could have been the guy that sort of made a line break assist and stuff, but still 80 points. I mean, he's killing it. Tommy Starling, 72 when they got absolutely belted. I'm extremely happy with that. I think that, did they only score one try, the Raiders? And it was literally Tom Starling setting it up. It was beautiful. It's annoying because Starling didn't play the last 15 minutes. He was on for another like plus 80 point game, but yeah, with that weird head knock he had to go off, he didn't make his way back onto the field, but still killed it. Isaiah Papali'i, 123. The man just does not stop scoring tries. Jai Arrow, 51. So he's probably one guy I am definitely looking at selling. I'm not like that. Well, we'll go through the rest. So Josh King, 56. He was probably the guy I was looking at most selling, but I mean, he came out and played such big minutes, and his work rate was really good. I'm probably still leaning towards selling King over Arrow, just because, I mean, he's almost the same price as Arrow now, and I still think Arrow has more to offer than King. Max King, once again, just gets 47 points every single week. It's ridiculous. I don't know how he keeps doing it, but I mean, he's one of the big reasons I'm like, I should just sell one of these guys, because I could just play Max King every week and get the 50 points. It's not too bad. Then we move into the back row, where this was one of the letdowns. We could have had a huge week. I mean, we already had a big week, but it could have been even better. if a couple of guys didn't let us down. But Dave Fafita, moving into the centers, I wasn't necessarily too upset by it because I thought he would get some attacking stats. But once again, the Titans are just awful this year. I don't know what happened, but they look atrocious. They look so bad. And Fafita was on like 30 odd at halftime. He got that try assist, but yeah, didn't really do anything else other than that. Josh Curran, 32, he got injured, so it's probably my first real injury in Supercoach this year, which is pretty fortuitous for sure. I've definitely rattled through the trades, but yeah, Josh Curran, it's annoying because Curran is, for one, he's been very safe. I mean, he's getting like 60 plus every week. And then he's probably the best or one of the best options in that first bye round. There's not many good teams playing in the first bye or many teams Supercoach relevant, and Josh Curran was a very good pickup. I don't know how long he's out for. I'll have to have a look. I think from what I saw, it might be like 4 weeks. So maybe he gets back for round 13 for the bye, and maybe I just keep hold of him, but I don't know. It's a tough one. I really, out of all the players, he's probably the one guy it's just annoying that he got injured. Not because I think he's a season-long keeper, but I was sort of keeping him around just for that bye, and then I was probably going to move him on for someone better, but yeah, we'll have to have a look there. Jason Tamalolo, 62. Again, he's just doing well. He's just doing well. What's bigger, Kalen Ponga re-signing or the Warriors getting smashed? I mean, the poor old Warriors, dude. That game, oh, jeez. Poor old Kossi on the wing had a absolute shocker. But there was quite a few of them that had shockers. But, I mean, the Storm were just, yeah, by a certain point, they just run rampant. I mean, they haven't done that. They haven't put 70 points on a team too often or at all. But they've definitely put some big scores on some pretty good teams. So, it's not good, but the Storm are, when they get a roll on and when things are going well for them, they're a tough team to stop. Big Talakai, 165. Oh, man. Oh, man. Big Talakai. He's going to be the buy of the season for me so far. Like, I picked him up when he was like 420k, I think he was. And the biggest factor was that I was so close to going with Bo Fermor just for the safe option. I thought, I'll take the 50 points. I'll take, sort of the better job security as it was at the time. But I went with the risk of Talakai. Not too much of a risk, but I went with more the upside and potential that I have to trade him out in a few weeks. And oh man, it is paid off deluxe. It's paid off deluxe. 165. He just, everyone's already said it, and everyone who saw it knows it. But that's the most dominant first half you'll ever see. Now, granted, the defense was atrocious, but still, it was quite the sight. Brady Jones, 37. It's fine. He's just there to make money. And Kelma Tuolangi, once again, he cannot play games, dude. He was out with sickness, but it's probably honestly, it's probably not that bad that he was out because he had a shoulder issue. So hopefully he can get fit and get back to full fitness because he's been carrying that shoulder for a couple of weeks now. So hopefully he can get back this week and be fully fit. It would be lovely. Keep Stags or sell him. The Broncos have the Sharks. I mean, I would keep him. I mean, it's a big boy matchup, this one, against Talakai. But I don't know. As good as Talakai is attacking-wise, I think Stags and him will have a good battle. I mean, Stags is a tough boy. He can put on some good hits one-on-one. He's going to get up in the face of Talakai. He doesn't take a backward step like Morgan Harper. So I'm excited to see. And I think Katoni can trouble Talakai defensively. Like, Talakai is quick for a big man, but lateral movement, he's not going to be as quick as other guys. So I think Stags can do some good work against Talakai. I wouldn't be selling Stags. You got to ride the highs and lows. That's just sort of how it is. Nathan Cleary, the man we bought in, 158. Put the captaincy straight on him. I mean, you know, it was pretty easy, and it was the trade to make. A lot of people did it, unfortunately. It would have been nice if not many people could have afforded him, but it seemed like Blake Taff was pretty easy downgrade option, and most people jumped on. Hey bro, I went Man and Fermor to Sawali and Telekai. I mean that's pretty good. I think Man has probably made his money, and you know, he's safe for those 50 points, but you know, Sawali offers a bit more, in Telekai. I think that's good trades. I mean, Telekai, he's not going to bang out 150s. I don't think he'll do that again, but you know, if they keep giving him good quality footy, he's going to keep racking up points. Like, I can't see the high scoring ceiling going away. Like, he's going to, you know, he's going to be in for some low scores, but I can still see him banging up big scores just for how damaging he is. Hey, would you do Arrow Hiku to Telekai Sawali, or would you do Moses Hiku to Cleary Tas, or Penny instead of Hiku? Scare with Cleary in Origin first year, and yeah, that's tough. I mean, I would like, it's tough. I feel like you have to get in Cleary. It is like a little bit late, because obviously you're only going to get him for a few games, but the problem is that they're coming up against the Titans this week, and everybody who has him is going to captain him. And the Sharks play the first game, so everybody's going to like vice captain Telekai or Hines, captain Cleary, and if you don't have Cleary, and Cleary is probably going to go big, you're probably going to get way behind people. So unfortunately, I think you gotta get Cleary in. You just gotta do it. Otherwise you're just gonna get too far behind other people that have him, and you're not gonna be able to catch him up, unfortunately. What are you gonna do with Josh Curran? I'm not too sure. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll have a look. I'm probably gonna trade him, and I want to trade him to someone who's gonna play that first bye game. If we look at the rest of the team, though, yeah, the fullbacks killed it. Hines, Papenhuyzen 155. The backline, Taylor May was good. Tayo, bit disappointing. Penasini, thankfully got that try to boost his score. Sawali 56. And I guess the other guy here, Dylan Brown 77. He still scored well, but he's playing goddamn Brad Arthur. Jake Arthur is trash. Jake Arthur is so bad, but he's, because of injuries, he's moving Dylan Brown into the centers, which is it's just stupid. Like, how do they not have any youngsters that can just jump up? Like, I know they've had injuries, but surely they have some depth they can put someone in there, because their team is so much weaker with Jake Arthur at 5'8". Like, I know they still won and won well, but Dylan Brown is just, he's far and away better at 5'8". So if Dylan Brown's aimed at center again, I might trade him out. I'm not too sure. I'll have to. That'll be a tough one as well. And Cleary's draw, I guess, plus trading Moses a gun for Cleary is less appealing with Panthers draw now. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, Moses is still scoring well at the same time, so yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, just the fact that they're taking on the Titans is just like, he could go 200. Like, he could literally go 200 in this game, and people will captain him so they get 400 points. Now, I'm not saying he will get 200, but it's the Titans. The Titans are fucking awful. They're so bad this year. I can't see the Panthers faltering in this one. His break even is really low, so you'd have to pick up Cleary and Talakai because they'll go up. Yeah, I mean, I don't, out of all, I think Cleary is definitely the more sought after than Talakai. I know Talakai just got 165, but he is also 700k as a center, and I think Talakai can get 40 points still, but Cleary's just gonna keep scoring well. Like, not 100 points every game, but 70 plus, I would say, every game, and then those big games like this one. So I think Cleary is the man to go. Would you go Cody Walker this week? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people going Brown to Walker. I don't hate it because obviously Walker is cheap as, and he looked okay. I mean, he scored a try. He got like 70 odd. I don't know. I wanted to see a little bit more from him. I'm still not that impressed with the Rabbits. But yeah, it's probably not a bad time to jump on because yeah, he's bottom dollar. He's cheap as. How do you afford all these guys? Goddamn. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of price changing. I feel like, I don't know. There's been so many guys that were so expensive to start the year that have gone down a lot that you could sort of afford to go other players this year. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird year for players. I feel like I've got more players than I want to already. But yeah, so Josh Curran looks like he's gone for probably a month. Now, I'm still undecided if I'm just going to get rid of him because obviously I can just play Talakai in the starting back row and just have, Max King to get 50 points again. Oh my God, the site's been stupid, isn't it? What the fuck is this? Oh my God. Can it work? Josh Curran, please. No, doesn't want to work. Well, can you guys even see it? Can you even see that damn thing? Let's have a look at the back row options. So Olakawatu is probably the guy I was looking at. He's actually gone up quite a bit now. I maybe missed the boat on Olakawatu, but he does play that first buy period, which is nice. But he's 620k. I can't quite afford him. But obviously, if I traded out Dylan Brown for Cody Walker, that would free up a lot of cash, and I could go Olakawatu, which I do like. I think Olakawatu is probably the best option for that first buy, and it's been a weird one. Yeah, I'm glad not the only one that sides like that. We can see what you can see. Yeah. I don't know. Supercoach is sometimes like this. It's a bit freaky. Hopefully, it's better be working tomorrow because I need to make some trades, and I want to have a look. But yeah, I'm starting to think maybe that first buy, we sort of don't not worry about it. I still think you want to try to get as many of the best players you can for that buy as you can, but it's a pretty shitty buy. There's not many teams that are relevant playing. So I think maybe not worry too much about that one and just sort of put all your eggs into the round 17 and then, future planning, I think might be the way to go. But Olakawatu, definitely a good option. Who else? The Raiders are playing. I mean, Tarpany, just so inconsistent. Ewan Aiken. Are the Warriors? Yeah, the Warriors, I think, are playing. The Sharks are playing. I mean, Teague Wilton's only 478 still. He's been a bit up and down. Corey Haruanaira, I was looking at him a few weeks ago, but he's been stinking it up. Tavita Pangai might be the guy. I think the Doggies are playing the first buy, and honestly, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are giving Pangai a bit of crap lately, but I think he's been pretty good for the Dogs. I think he's been one of the guys putting in a pretty good effort for them. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I am considering not making 2 trades because again, I just hope Dylan Brown isn't named at center. When do they play? They play the Saturday and the Rabbits play on the Friday. Oh man, that's annoying. That's annoying. I'm not gonna know, so it's a bit annoying. But I'd rather just keep Brown for this week, see how Walker goes this week again, because he's not gonna shoot up in price, and then I can sort of save some trades. I know a few people are trading out Penasini recently. Tago, I think, has been a bit of a seller. Yeah, there's some, but it's sort of the week that I feel pretty good about the team. You know, Curran is probably the guy that I'm gonna get rid of. Josh King, I was keen to get rid of, but again, like he came out and scored well, so I don't know. I still think King is probably the guy I try to move on as well for someone playing in that first buy. And then the backs. So Cool has been named, so you know, and also Valia. So my back depth has gone from Zil or nil to very strong all of a sudden. So I know it's not even really that needed to get rid of a back. But if we look, get rid of Penasini, who has been going well, because it's been. So Joey Manu has been killing it. Dane Gagai has come back down to earth, and obviously, unfortunately, with that cheekbone injury. Up the Broncos. How can I show you my team? Probably the best way is to like message me on Twitter or send me a, just put it up and tag me in it on Twitter. If you go to my YouTube channel, my Twitter link will be there. That's probably the easiest way as of now, unless I set up a better way to do it. Captaincy, vice captaincy. I'll go through that in a second, but it's pretty simple. I feel like this week, but the back line. So Joey Manu, Mulatalo has been on fire, and I mean that's in pretty big parts to do with Talakai, who's given him nice footy, but also he's been really good. Campbell Graham's been good. Stephen Crichton has been killing it as well. Zach Lomax is consistently getting 60s, but other than that, there's not too much I'm really keen on. Maybe David Nofaluma has started to hit a bit of form with the Tigers coming good. Maybe he's a bit of a pod. Don't hate it. But yeah, and even honestly, a Greg Marju who has still looked really good for the Titans, breaking tackles. The Titans have been awful, so he's not getting any points. But honestly, Marju, maybe in a week when he sort of bottomed out, he could be a really good pickup because, I mean, he's so good. He breaks so many tackles. He is a monster. But yeah, that's pretty much that. But yeah, I got some thinking to do. It's the team's looking good. I need a couple of positional updates, but other than that, I mean, the front row forwards, I want Payne Haas in, but honestly, as it is now, I'm sort of I'm just gonna wait till after Origin to get Payne Haas. I don't think it's worth trading out players to get in Payne Haas at the moment. He's still killing it. I mean, he got 73. Papali'i is top. Jason Tamalolo is the third best prop. I mean, that goes to show how terrible the front rowers have been. I mean, not that Tamalolo has been bad, but he hasn't been that good. Tarpany's number 4. Tino, Jai Arrow, Josh King. So, man, there's not a whole lot in the front row that I'm that keen on, other than just Payne Haas and Papali'i, and I guess Tamalolo as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the team. Oh yeah, the captain, vice captain. So yeah, I mean, because I've got Talakai, Hines, and Cleary. I'm gonna vice captain either Talakai or Hines, and probably Hines. I actually think that Katoni can shut down Talakai a little bit. I still think Talakai will do good stuff, but I think Hines could have a field day against the Bronx. And then Captain Cleary, 100%. I mean, it's pretty simple. If you don't have Cleary, then I mean, the Storm are playing Newcastle, so any of the big boys there, Harry Grant, Munster, Pappenhausen, they're all really good. I mean, honestly, you'd be half tempted to go with Pappenhausen against the Knights, but with Cleary against the Titans, you just can't not do Cleary. Saab at 237. Oh man. I can't bring in Saab. I can't bring him in until at least Tom Trebojevic is back into the team. He could be a good one. He could be a good flyer for the way home, maybe, but at the moment I can't bring him in yet. I don't see him scoring well without Tommy there. Can you do Kayla? Can you do a collab with Mr. Luke? Or Odd One X? You know, maybe in the future. We've done a few things in the past. Reserve on Taft this week. Max King may start with Jackson being ruled out. Yeah, I saw that. The Rabbiters are playing the Manly Seagulls. I don't know. I mean, unfortunately I put the reserve on Taft last week and he stunk it up. He got 21 points. I had, a fair few better options. I mean, Ilias went better. All my front rowers went better. So, yeah, Taft stunk it up. I mean, I don't mind going on him again, though, because, you go on Max King, and that's 30 more points, which is nice, but I think Taft can definitely have a big game. If the Rabbitohs kill it, he kicks like 4 or 5 goals. If he gets a try, that's an 80-point game plus, and King is just going to get 50, but I guess that's just 30 more points as well. But it's just funner to have the bigger points. So I don't hate the Taft play. I think he looked okay, but yeah, just nothing really went for him on the weekend. Saab hasn't scored a try, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. He's been struggling, Jason Saab, but yeah, I guess Ilias he's the guy I'm looking to move on as well, but he's making money, and at the moment, I mean, that's the other thing. I could potentially trade Curran for a cheaper back rower, and then trade Ilias for Cody Walker. That wouldn't be too bad. But I think if I was going to do that, I could probably still just wait a week, because Ilias is still going to make money. Cody Walker isn't going to absolutely kill it. So yeah, Michael, like you just commented there, that's definitely a sneaky option. I think that's probably the way I'm going to do it. It's not going to be that much more expensive, because what is Cody Walker? He mustn't be too much. Looking at the 5'8", Dylan Brown, Cameron Munster, 110. Dylan Brown is still the top 5'8", though. Tom Dearden, Sam Walker, Lachlan Croker. Lachlan Croker's number 5 in the 5'8". Jack White and 15. Oh, you had a bad one. Jerome Luai, 20. Oh, man. Kurt Mann, Kieran Foran, Burden. Maybe Burden you could look at potentially. He started he started very highly priced, and he's got some form, but yeah, Cody Walker 463. So yeah, it's only a 160 point gap, or 160 price gap. So yeah, Cody Walker definitely on the sort of watch list. Who's coming in for Curran this week? I don't know. I'm thinking Ola Kawatu, if I can make a bit more money, or potentially we just hold Curran until the first buy, because he's going to be a nice number, and honestly, I can still have that. That can be my back row, and I just need another reserve who could just be Max King. I mean, that's not that bad. Do I really need to trade him? I don't know. I'll look. I'll wait to see if there's any more sort of updates, how, if they know exactly how long he'll be out for, if he'll be back for round 13, because I did want to keep him for round 13. I don't really want to trade him for someone for that buy and then trade them straight out. So we'll see how it plays out. I definitely might just get rid of him, though, because he is 588k. He is 588k. But yeah, it's a lot of money to be sitting on the pine. Just posting my team. I'll have a quick look. I'll have a quick look at this team, and then I will. What's it called? I'll probably end the stream. It's been a good little stream going through everything. Okay, who have you got? Oh, okay, so you still got Randall. You got Randall and Cotter. I like Cotter, although, you know, Tom Starling I think was the better option. But you'd probably just keep Cotter for now. Hopefully you can get a few more attacking stats and a bit more minutes would be nice. Randall, I think you got to move Randall on. You got to try to get one of the premium dummy halves. You got to get Harry Grant or Damien Cook somehow. Payne Haas, Dry Arrow, very good front row. Max King, good reserve. Nothing wrong there. Papali'i, Talakai, Brodie Jones, Hetherington, Tuolangi. You definitely want 3 top tier back rowers. So if I was you, I'd probably move Papali'i. Doesn't really matter too much, but you got to try to probably move Hetherington probably Hetherington into someone better. You know, try to get another premium back rower, because having Brodie Jones as your sort of third back rower is not the best. You definitely want to have 3 of those. Nathan Cleary, Schneider, very good halves pairing. Dylan Brown, Lachlan Ilias, very nice. Then Ewan Aiken, Taylor May, Crichton, and Penasini. That's a good back line for sure. Crichton has been killing it. Ewan Aiken has been in good form, so that's a very strong back line. Tago, the reserve, Suwali, Tuipulotu has been actually pretty good. Papenhausen and Hines. So it's all, honestly, the fact you got Tago in the back line, you probably could just move Tago up for Jones and then trade Jones for, I don't know, just a cheaper backline, even like a Jason Saab or I don't know, someone around that 300k mark that could make some money. But honestly, it's a good team. It's a good team. I don't think there's anything wrong with that team. You've got the big guns. I guess the only big gun you're missing is a dummy half, which you sort of need to get a premium dummy half. But other than that, I mean, you can have Cleary as your captain every week. It's pretty good. Reckon Tass has much job security. I don't know. The Rabbits are a strange one. He's definitely a star, but they obviously don't think he's quite ready for NRL. Otherwise, he probably would have been there earlier. But you know, with form and stuff, he's in. I don't think the security is that good, so I wouldn't be bringing him in. You have a Discord for this? Nah, I don't know. I was gonna set one up ages ago, but just never got round to it, honestly. Who are you tipping, Sharks or Bronx? Oh man, I gotta tip my Broncos. They've been pretty bad, but I think they can cause an upset there, hopefully. But yeah, that'll wrap the stream up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's been a good one. We're killing it. Hopefully all you guys are doing well as well. It looks like most of the guys in my league are doing some good stuff. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the week. Hopefully we all have a nice Supercoach round. And stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys in the next one.